Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry it's been a couple days. Life's been busy. So let's go turn in this quest to, what's his name? After Bane.
The Horde will fall.
This should
When
do
next
it.
we meet.
We're gonna wait on doing the rest of
One of the
those.
Alliance's greatest heroes, you will play a crucial role in achieving victory in this war. The Horde must not succeed in their goal of aligning with the Zandalari. To aid your efforts, you will have the full support of the Alliance's finest soldiers, the 7th Legion, under the leadership of High Commander Halford Wormbane.
An honor to work with you, champion.
For those situations that require a more subtle approach, Master Matthias Shaw and his SI-7 operatives are at your disposal.
Champion?
My duties demand that I return to Stormwind, but I look forward to hearing of your progress. I am confident that this campaign is in the right hands. Good luck to you all.
Safe travels, my king.
Light be with you, King Rin.
Well then, no time like the present to get underway. We have an operative ready to undertake an important mission.
As awesome as that would be, Matthias, we're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna get the island stuff done first, and then we'll do that other stuff. Okay, let's head to Drustvar next, which, from what I'm told, is the creepy place.
How can I help?
I've been to Drustvar once on a hunting trip. It's a rugged land with dark history and superstitious people. Steel yourself for this one. Fortunately, we don't have any contacts within House Waycrest, so our efforts in Drustvar will have to come from the ground up. We have arranged for a ferry to take you to Fallhaven, a farming village in eastern Westfall. The mayor there, Seal of Light, is a longtime friend of the Crownmores, and I think he can help us get in touch with someone from the house. I hope you can get to the bottom of their absence. Their martial might is invaluable to your fleet.
Serve with honor.
So let's head over to the ferry.
Fancy a cuppa? Look always to the sea.
Heading to Drustvar, eh? You're lucky you got me skipper in this boat. Most of the ferrymen won't dock there anymore. What with all the dark rumors about.
Well, that was a sudden cut off what you were saying there, Finlay. Care to elaborate?
Wasn't long ago that traders were frequent this ferry, looking to secure goods for the farmers and the miners there. Lately, though, these mines seem to have dried up, and the butchers are nowhere to be found. I'm not superstitious like most Kultirans, but even I have to admit, there's something about Drustvar lately that gives me the willies. Whatever your business is there, I recommend you get it done. Quick.
Fun, more sirens.
We'll be putting down a little further. Carver's Arbor isn't a friendly port these days. Last time we tried to drop anchor there, a wolf nearly took my leg.
Oh yeah, wolves on the dock.
There we go. This is the furthest I'll take you. Best of luck, mainlander. If you have gods, you better out there with you here.
Okay. Got a little bit of a walk here now.
Our poor little village is dead. All the people have gone stiff or fled. And there is no more noise, except me and my toys, just like all the dark birdies said.
Well, that chick, that girl, creepy. This is weird, but it's the effigy looming in the town center pulses with dark energy similar to what has entrapped the villagers. Maybe act as a focus to hold the spell in place. If it can be destroyed, the spell might be broken. Ouch. The effigy is protected by powerful magic. It seems it will take more than brute force to break this curse. Bulletin that Mayor White was posting at the time he was struck indicates that there have been some strange happenings in the town. It's likely these events are connected to whatever cast the spell. Perhaps there might be records from other villagers that might shed some light on the source of this magic.
Due to several recent disappearances, a new curfew will be strictly enforced in Fallhaven. For your protection, all villagers are expected to retire to their homes no later than sundown. In addition, we have received reports of dangerous creatures in the foothills. Anyone with business outside the town limits is urged to use caution. Please report any suspicious persons or activity to Mayor White at once.
I need to get closer.
Well, they just kept coming and coming. Combat the curse, that's what we're doing right now.
I don't have a tongue. I need a tongue.
need to be closer, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah.
I don't know where these blasted flies came from, but they've returned each morning for a fortnight now. At this rate, we'll run out of feed for the pigs in a month's time. What curse has befallen this place? I'd bet my last torch it has something to do with that old croon.
Just in case you don't know, a fortnight is 2 weeks.
Dearest husband, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but I've seen you sneaking out into the foothills while you think I'm asleep. Whatever it is you're up to, it better not involve that crazy woman in the woods. She's a dangerous one.
But not half as dangerous as I'll be if I find out you're up to no good.
Oh, Scorf. Don't deal with that. Cursed Raven's Day. Quite literally, cursed. Pigs. Jeez.
Dear Foreman Stolton, I apologise for the delay in the latest butchery shipment. I was given some plant scraps by a kindly old woman down the way for my pig feed, but I'm afraid it may have been tainted. My swine have become afflicted with a malady that makes them unusually aggressive. It has been difficult to corral them for transport. I will attempt another shipment by week's end.
Writings you were able to find all have one common thread: an old woman who recently arrived in town. This letter may contain some information to her whereabouts. The ledger indicates that an old woman named Helena Gentle recently took up residence in a house down the road from the town. The villagers' writings point to her being involved somehow with a variety of maladies that struck the village recently. It's possible that she may know what's behind the spell if it hasn't afflicted her as well.
Fancy a cuppa?
My hello there, young man. We don't get many visitors to Fallhaven. What brings you to my home? Curse on the villagers. Oh my, how dreadful. Although, to be honest, there may have been some strange happenings around... There have been some strange happenings around Fallhaven of late. I wonder if these could... I wonder if these could be the culprit. Take a seat and have spotty. I'll tell you all that I know.
Smooth sailing.
Sip it, outsider. This village is mine. The mother has willed it. You should turn away now, lest you share their fate.
That's unfortunate. In her haste, it looks like Helena left her spellbook behind. The pages of this book detailed the ritual that she used to entrap the villagers of Fallhaven. It seems the effigy holding the spell and the village is protected by smaller ones surrounding the town. If these are destroyed, you may be able to affect the one holding the spell on the townsfolk. Wildlife in the foothills appears to be under Helena's spell, and this villager appears to be one of their victims. They must be the cause of the recent disappearances from Fallhaven. Perhaps if their numbers were cut down, they would pose less of a threat to the townspeople.
show you the Coven's power! Our power is ancient! You will fall! You cannot stop!
I'm out of range.
Crone is defeated and will no longer pose a threat to the people of Felirian. However, her curse on the village still lingers. Oh, can't go that way.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
May have gotten him over my head, may have gotten him over my head. Oh, barely missed it. That was rather unfortunate. One more attack and I would have been dead. But I was too slow on the uptake. But that's a good performance. Heartsbane scroll. Let's see what it does to us. Randomly cast a random rich class spell at the target. Look at let's kill this rare one. Potion.
I need a target.
Cursed wildlife called the villagers of Fallhaven should no longer appear to have fear. Should no longer have fear. Have to fear the foothills. I'm sorry, I cannot read today. Okay, let's head back. Turn to the cursed effigy. Magical enemies surrounding the effigy had disappeared. Stupid ravens everywhere. Effigy's protection has broken. All that remains is to break the effigy itself. Of course, neither of them are better. Now it's up to that one, because that one's worth the most.
Fool! You will die screaming! All of Kultiris will suffer. You are
this is scary. Well, I shouldn't say scary, rather creepy.
I need to target something first.
What is going on? Grim tidings, I
What's going
fear.
on? How have I been standing here? A curse? You're saying the whole village was just stuck? I knew there was something terribly wrong with that old crow. Crone, it seems that the Fall Haven owes you a great debt, stranger.
I must have you to thank. I never thought I would awake from that accursed state. Fallhaven is in your debt, stranger. Please, tell us how we can repay you.
You seek House Waycrest? Oh, your timing could not be worse. I've just received a raven regarding Lord Raycrest's daughter Lucille shortly before this curse came upon us. They apprehended her in Fletcher's Hollow and are taking her to trial. They say she is a witch herself. If she's found guilty, she will surely hang. You must make haste to Hangman's Point. With what you've seen here, maybe you can convince them of her innocence.
Beware the witch's curse.
Get that, but now we're heading to Hangman's Point to side quests later. If I need it to get to 120. I promise. I know where I'm going. Actually, no, not really. I haven't made it this far in the character, so I'm kind of lost. Creatures are still cursed, though. That's funny. No. Kill spiders and exercise. Why you cry? Such loss. I had no idea. When they came to the door, I should have realized. They never showed up. I was like, I know. Get that the dreams. Well, there's there one thing that could help. Ruin everything. That is totally not what I expected from that person. Almost there. Ooh, another one. Slow Rat Matriarch. Just around. Oh, friendly person to help with it. Okay. Survive. Survive.
I need to target something first.
Okay. Okay. Heading back since we got that special thing. Special target. There we go.
Lucille Waycrest, you stand accused of practicing witchcraft and of inflicting a curse upon the village of Fletcher's Hollow. You will be hereby tried for...
Constable! A stranger approaches!
Oh, how I loathe interruptions. What is your business here, mainlander? What now?
Can't you see we're busy here, Rogue? I assume you have a reason for interrupting this trial. So you wish to speak with the accused? I see no reason why not. Be quick about it, though. I will not have our trial delayed. Woman will answer for the fate of our village.
Move along. These witches aren't going to burn
Riders approaching
themselves.
from the woods.
More interruptions. What is it this time?
Constable Framer, I order you to release the Lady Waycrest into my custody.
Miss Waycrest stands accused of witchcraft. We will not turn her over unless she is absolved of this crime.
There is no time to argue. If you refuse to stand aside, we'll take her by force.
You will do no such thing, Marshal. I order you to stand down. Hail, traveler.
Right at a strange time, mainlander. What's your business here? I'm here to rescue you. Rescue? And do you plan on cutting these villagers free? Cutting down these villagers to free me as well? No, if you wish to help, you'll need to help me with the marshal. While their accusations are misplaced, these are still my people, and I will not have them harm to save me. Some discomfort. I will let them have their trial and prove to them my innocence. However, I feel that the marshal may take matters into his own hands, and I'm a bit tied up here. See if you can convince him to let this trial run its course.
The Coven will pay for their atrocities.
The battle awaits.
So Lady Waycrest has asked that you convince me to slay her stand trial. I think she underestimates the danger of this situation. The sooner I can turn the Lady Waycrest to high road gate, the better. But I will honor her wishes if we can assure her safety. There are dark things happening in these lands that you don't fully understand. If we must dally, then there are measures that need to be taken. First, the wildlife here can serve as eyes to dark powers. Kill them. There is more to worry about in these woods than simple beasts. Our enemy employs constructs of wicker and bone that can rip a man apart. Fortunately for us, these constructs are not very perceptive. Take these traps and set them up throughout the woods behind us. If our enemies do seek to ambush us here, at least we will slow their minions down.
Glory to House Waycrest.
Kill so many each. potion. Sorry, family. So,
We must drive out the darkness. I am sworn. Bought us some time, Mainlander. Let's just hope that these villagers truly mean no harm to the Lady Waycrest. Constable, you may continue this trial.
At last, let's get on with it. Has Miss Waycrest determined how she wishes to be
Greetings, Outlander.
tested?
Keep your sails true.
Mainlander, eh?
wow. Realized that the mic was off. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You say it was a witch's blood, so felt the heat of blood flow touching.
Even rotten crops we grow.
Don't get many travelers here.
Back in the old days, we would weigh them down and throw them in the river. If they resurfaced, we know that they had made a pact, and then they'd get the noose. As it was all a witch in my
May blight
eyes.
fall upon the coven.
Mainlander, eh?
I'm not sure. There is a rumor that a witch could never sick up since her belly is constantly empty by dark spirits. I'm not sure how you could prove that.
May blight fall upon the coven.
Mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
I've heard that a witch's flesh is impervious to flame. That's why we hang them when they found guilty. If you want to convince me, put a torch to it.
This land is cursed.
Don't get many travelers here.
Well, my mom always told me that a witch could never cry, so no matter how hard or sad they got, this way Grass didn't cry one bit even after being told she was being tortured. She must be a witch.
This land is cursed. Drustvar stands firm.
Well, those are certainly some interesting beliefs. I think it's safe to rule out the fire of drowning, don't you? It looks like that leaves us with 3 tests. The first test should be simple enough. While I may not do so often, I'm certainly capable of crying. Though, to be honest, I've never had to cry on key. Maybe you could help with that. Nearby is an onion field which belongs to one of the local farmers. It's abandoned. Most of it is dried up by now, but we might be able to find one ripe enough, and there to cause some tears. I am all too familiar with the bloodlines by. We had them all over the fields surrounding my grasp. Though I'm loath to subject myself to them on purpose. If it will convince these people, I am willing to deal with that nuisance. Find a jar and collect as many bloodflies as you can. They are common in these parts and shouldn't be hard to find. Well, this last test I am not looking forward to, but it's certainly better than being set on fire. Say that witch can't really say. We'll prove to them that I can. Venom comes from the sour that's nearby. It is used by our dealers when a child's fall is simply shocked. When ingested, it will make you immediately ill, emptying the contents of your stomach. You need to several of their venom glands to get enough venom for an appropriate dose. Removing them intact may prove difficult.
A steady tiller prevails.
Okay. Well, let's go down and get the flight plan here real quick. So that's always handy to have. As I said, feast upon gems. Ooh, this is going to be one of those ones. You gotta go first. Excuse me.
I need to target something first.
Okay, do I have anything I can eat? Really? I know. Oh, yes, I do. There we go. Hardtack. Nothing's gonna be good. Oh, that was helpful.
I'm out of range.
Ow. Thank you.
I don't have a target. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
Some of you may be asking why I'm not using, what's it called?
You mind your business, and
Stealth.
I'll mind mine.
That's okay. Oh, hello there. Sorry, we don't get many Wainlanders in this spot. This spot was my husband Sam's farm. He used to tend the onion fields here every day before the curse fell. The fell Glenwood took him with him. My husband got him this farm is all I have left. And these cool rats are making sure I don't even get that. I'd hate to bother a perfect stranger, but could you help me quell this infestation? While we're
Even
here.
rotten crops regrow.
One juicy onion. Just shriveled onions so far. I thought this was
I need to get closer.
I hope somebody got that reference. If not, you need to go. You need to watch the Harry Potter movies. One more juicy onion. Yeah.
Don't get many travelers here.
Thank you, Hope. Maybe in reviving these fields, I can bring back a bit of Sam's goodness back to this accursed place.
This land is cursed.
What is your business with House Waycrest?
Have you had any luck at the onion field? Great, you found them. I was worried that there wouldn't be much left growing on that farm. The people of Drustvar could learn a thing or two from that party. Well done. If this many butterflies, at least one is going to bite me. Yay, level 112. Is the team done? Good, this toxin should have the desired effect. God, I can't believe this. Burden of proof. I think that we have everything we need to conduct 3 of the builders' tests. Let us hope that is enough to convince them. I'm sure Constable Framer is chomping at the bit to proceed with this trial, and I would prefer if you were the one to administer the test. I may not know you well, but I trust you further than the Constable. Speak with him when you're ready to begin, and do me a favor, make this quick.
Glory to House
Are you
Waycrest.
quite finished? I'm becoming impatient. Can't you see I'm busy? Finally, I've important work to do. Finally, the trial can commence. As is customary, the Lady Waycrest has chosen the tests she will undergo to prove her innocence of the accused crime of witchcraft. She has selected this mainlander to administer the tests. An unusual choice, but as a show of good faith, I will allow it. The first test will be the shedding of tears. Let it be known that Miss Waycrest shed not one tear during this entire process. Is the accused even capable of weeping? Show us, that we may pass our judgment.
Go ahead, Mainlander. Show them.
She's crying? Witches can't do that, can they?
Calm down, calm down! There may still be trickery afoot. We will continue with the trial. The second test will be the stinging of insects. It is well known that even the voracious bloodfly will not taste of a witch's vile blood. Release the flies, then watch as they scatter from her bewitched flesh.
Ow! Oh! Oh! That stings!
The bugs don't seem to be avoiding her. If anything, they're biting more than usual. Interesting, but hardly conclusive. Let us move on to the final test, the purging of the viscera. It is well known that a witch's power is fueled not by food, but by consuming the souls of her victims. Her insides are an empty husk. Are you prepared to prove otherwise, Miss Waycrest?
Indeed, I shall. The venom, Mainlander. Oh, I don't feel so...
She got sick! That's impossible! Maybe she's not a witch after all. But what of our village?
Quiet! I will be the one passing judgment here. I remain unconvinced. This still does not explain the happenings at Fletcher's Hollow.
What? After all I just went through?
Tests or no, you will only be absolved once we uncover the truth of what happened to our village.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mainlander, but I may have to ask another favor.
That didn't turn out as expected. It appears that my absolution may truly be in your hands. Curse of Fletcher's Hall. It's obvious the constable won't be swayed until we discover what happened at Fletcher's Hall. I know very little myself, only the village has been overrun by monstrous creatures. I ask that you travel there in my stead and try to uncover what befell the village. I'm sure Marshal Reed will prevent the constable from harming me while you're away. Do this for me, and I will help you as I can.
Fair winds and following seas.
Okay, let's go to... That's a long ways from where the trial's taking place.
Welcome to Fletcher's Hollow, Mainlander. Sorry for the mess, but we've got a bit of a witch problem on our hands. Unless you plan on helping out, I suggest you move along.
Looking to help us solve this curse. Well, it's good to hear. I'm sure that use all the help you can get. I'm happy to help you get to the bottom of things. First things first, though, we need to save some of our villagers carried on by hand. These things seem intent on capturing them. We're not quite sure what for. The ones in town might be too tough to retrieve, but we might be able to save some of the woodsmen who work on the street. Head to the lumber fields to the east of you and see if we're still alive. If anyone's still alive, we can shelter them here until we can arrange safe passage.
You hear that, boys? The Mainlander's gonna help us take our town back. Let's hope you brought an army in that pack of yours.
We've managed to hold this hill, but the wicker creatures have moved into surroundings. We're not going to be able to move into the town if we don't get them off our flanks. This is where you come in. We can clear out some of their numbers in the lumber fields. That way, when we move in, we don't need to worry about the flanks.
All right then, back to the fight. Make it quick.
Good work. Even if we don't manage to take the town back, it's good to know we're able to save some of our people. Now we just have to get them out of here. Excellent. I'm starting to feel a bit claustrophobic. Still. We've got a small boat docks right across the way there. If we can get these villagers safely on board, we should be able to make it to Fallhaven by then. If you're a capable player, no doubt. Can I count on you to fend off any attackers while we get them to safety?
The only good witch. All right, boys. Let's secure this road so we can get these bystanders out of harm's way. Mainlander, take a position with them and hold off any attacks from the town. Looks like they're sending in the big guns. Brace yourselves, boys!
Something first.
That's the last of the villagers. With any luck, they'll make it to Fallhaven unscathed. What's your business here?
Thank you, Rogue. These villagers owe you their lives. Now that they're safe, we can focus on taking back the town. Who's this now? If you're looking to absolve Miss Waycrest of necessity, you'll need to head into town. Recently, I've seen some oddly dressed women among the preachers, who seem to be calling the shots. It's likely that they're the key to this whole nightmare, but we can't get into question them. Their videos don't seem to slow you down. If you can get some, you might be able to find some answers for both of us. Be careful, though. They likely aren't very friendly.
Enough chit-chat. A word of warning, Mainlander. Avoid the mine at all costs. I don't know what they're up to, but the magic coming out of that place seems to sap your very life away. I've already lost 2 good men in there. Don't make yourself the third.
Reclaim Fletcher's home.
You should not have interfered. My sisters will avenge me.
What's this? They didn't shoot.
You will fall.
You see a charm of this and fall if you can use to control a Wicker construct. If you figure out how to use it, you may be able to take control of one of Covenant Wicker's constructs. Just nice. Get me out of here!
This town belongs to the Coven, interloper.
You will fall before the matron.
This is taking a little while. Well, it killed it. Dang it. Died again.
The Coven will swallow all. The Coven will claim you.
Sisters of the Coven, take heed. The miners at Fletcher's Hollow have stumbled upon a previously undisturbed ruin, hidden deep within the Elder Stone Mine. The tomb inside may hold powerful relics that could prove useful for our Coven's rituals. Do what you must to secure the town. I will arrive shortly to investigate the ruins personally.
Strange woman possessed a letter from someone calling herself Matriarch LeVay. She appears to have orders to take the town of Fletcher's Hollow. This could be evidence needed to dissolve the Steel Waycrest. Mayor Parrish should be interested in this. Let's get that rare creature. What's going on? Oh. Manifested hate. This is definitely not what I was expecting.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Gnomes. Okay, improves upon one of the things that we got. It was worth it. find more dormant ravagers. Try and finish that quest. Oh, there's a bunch up there. That's disgusting. You're puking on me. And it just walks away. Okay.
Spit it out.
They were willing to talk? That's unfortunate. At least with them gone, we may stand a chance to take back the town. You able to control one of their creations? That's amazing. This has really turned the tide for us. We'd assume we were mistaken. Miss Waycrest was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. However, this also means that Fletcher's Hall may be even in more danger. I know that you've got what you came for, but I need to ask you one more favor. This town won't be safe until this matron LeVay is taken care of. According to the letter, she must be holed up in that cave. None of our people have been able to enter it, but I know that I've seen their constructs go in. This time, charm should be you found might be the key. If you could take control of one of these wicker men and send it after her, we might have a shot. Excuse me. Culling the Coven. If the mine really was their objective, I can only imagine they'd have even more forces in there. My men and I may be able to take care of the remnants out here, but if an even bigger force comes out of that mine, we're not going to stand a chance. While you're hunting down the matron with this wicker contraption, do you think you could, soften them up a bit?
The only good witch is a dead witch.
Interesting looking creation.
So, some meddlesome clod managed to turn one of our creations against us. You must think you're so clever. It matters not. See what becomes of the enemies of the Coven. Acolytes, destroy our wayward pawn. But it will take more than that to best a matron of the Heartsbane Coven! Face my wrath! You cannot win! My sisters are many! Kultiris will...
Make it quick.
Wait, you're telling me there's even worse in the mines? You know what? Just don't tell me about it. As long as you killed whatever it was in there, I think we'll be okay. It worked. Well, I'll be a Kraken's uncle. You really did save our hives. I'm not sure how we can repay you, but this should be a good start. An airtight alibi. It'll take us a while to clean up the beasts that are left over, but I'm confident we'll be able to take back Fletcher's Hall. Thanks to you, of course. Here, take this letter to the constable. It should be enough to clear Miss Waycrest's name. I'm sorry you had to witness all of this, Mainlander. We are good people, but these are terrible times.
Enough chit-chat.
After I turn this one in, I've followed you guys long enough, and I shall end this one. But we gotta get there first. Why didn't I take the Flight Master? That was dumb.
Yes?
What's this? A letter from Mayor Pear? Well, it appears we were mistaken.
On attention! It has been determined that another witch was in fact responsible for the curse in Fletcher's Hollow. Miss Waycrest, you are free to go, with my apologies.
Thank you, Constable. Shall we, Mainlander?
Okay, guys, well, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, or if you have any suggestions even, please comment down below. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, talk to you. Bye.